about that time. The Indie Artist Music Showcase with your host, DJ Prenup, begins right now, only on GTV Radio.
It was good to dance and express your emotions, and it feel good to, see people's reactions when you do it. But I wanted to kind of be the driving force behind, what could possibly be a trend or what could possibly be somebody's therapy, because that's what dance was for me.
Exactly.
So yeah, there was that. And then also, my dad, he always would like sing around the house and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, he wasn't necessarily serious about it. He just did it when he was happy.
Yeah.
And that's what I was always, around, growing up. So those are the few things that just made me feel like I had it in my blood, and I do.
Hey, and there we go. And you heard it here. You heard first. We have Really Khalil on an interview with us, exclusive right now. My man, the dancer turned singer, turned rapper, newfound in the music game. Really Khalil. Y'all keep tuning in. We'll be right back on GTV Radio. And we are back, GTV Radio. DJ Prenup here, bringing you the Indie Artist Music Showcase, where we showcase the hottest upcoming artists in the game. And once again, we have my man Really Khalil right out of Philly, Savannah, Georgia. Now we out here in Vegas doing this thing, man. So Khalil, starting off again, what kind of artist would you classify yourself, if you can, kind of put yourself in a category? Are you a rapper? Are you a hip hop artist? Do you have more pop singles? Are you a singer? What is it that you classify as yourself when it comes to being an artist?
I never really put myself in a box.
Okay.
But if I had to give it a genre, like if I had to just choose a genre for what I do, it's hip hop at its core.
Okay.
And when I do sing, it's been a while since I did like the just straight up just singing. I put out an album called Love Matters back in 2020.
Okay.
And that has more of like my ballads and stuff like that on there. But I do more of a mixture. Like I like to do these hybrid type of songs to showcase my flows.
There we go.
Also showcase my wittiness and my lyric choice. But also kind of like show my range as well.
Okay.
Because like I feel like music is supposed to make you feel good. So you gotta kind of like, give them a little harmony, give them a little soul in order to feel it in their soul.
And so speaking of heart and some soul, so two of the tracks that I actually listened to that I really liked the most because they got that like New Orleans bounce to it. And so my family is from New Orleans, and it's amazing. So I really want to talk about Supermodel and Do That. Those tracks are hot to me, man. What really inspired those besides, just getting up and moving?
Yeah, man. Supermodel actually has a dark origin for it.
Okay.
It's cryptic. It's actually very cryptic. I say fucking in a car a million times on that track because there was a point in time where I didn't have shelter. I only had a car. I was actually homeless. So whenever I, was able to, chill and hang out with my girl, I didn't have my own place to hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you get the urge, you got to do it. You got to get it done.
Yeah.
So that's what that, but it's wrapped in a pretty bow. It doesn't necessarily like get into the details of it. It's just fun. So that's what Supermodel came from.
Okay.
Do That, on the other hand, is more of a, there's no cryptic message in it. It is what it is, and it's just a fun track.
There we go.
It's a fun vibe. I say a few things, I take a few shots at some people, but it is what it is. And the people who hear it, they know it.
There we go.
But other than that, though,
if you are listening, you of course heard Supermodel and Do That right before we got back into it. And we got these other two tracks that I want to talk about, which we'll play on the next break as well. Energy and Wipe Me Down, which to me, on the flip side, are completely different from Supermodel and Do That.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like you, like you said earlier, you really did explore yourself as an artist, whether it was vocally, whether it was the hybrid track, whether it was spitting bars, which you are very talented at doing. What inspired those two tracks, man?
Okay, so Energy is at its core is a love song.
Okay.
It's an ode to the same person I was talking about in Supermodel, my girlfriend. She directs all of my music videos. She supports me
Shout out to her
none
writer,
other.
man. Real writer.
She's my
Shout
biggest fan. Yeah, man. Yeah. She even helps with composition, you know, when it comes down to like really helping with arranging my tracks, along with Paris here.
Okay.
So like they're my two main co-writers, honestly. And it feels good to know that I have like these people by my side to support. Energy is about her. And this was like around like the beginning of when we were talking, and I was making a lot of songs like expressing my feelings to her. So it was just basically saying like, you know, how I feel, what I intend to do, and you know what she should expect from me.
Okay.
And that's what it is. It's a vibe as well. Like I really wanted to create a vibe so that, you know, you kind of get lost in it. So the synth sounds, the atmospheric nature of it, that's what I was going for.
And yeah, it is a very well put together track, energy for sure. So kudos to her really putting her mind to it as well when it came to that track, because I'm telling you, man, if it was just dudes doing it, we'd have probably missed a lot of elements on that one, but she made sure that it carried out very, very well. Now, what about Wipe Me Down, man? What influenced that?
Yeah, Wipe Me Down. Wipe Me Down was influenced by the original song. Okay. Wipe Me Down by Webby, Boosie, and Fox. But it wasn't intended to sound anything like it. I wanted to.
Funny, because I was like, "Oh, this is crazy." I got the idea from it. And I was like, "Oh, this is like this is left for me." But all right, I was still with it though.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even a flip. It was just like that was a song that I grew up on. You know, anytime we would go out and go party, that song was going to be played. Exactly. It didn't matter what kind of party, where we was at, who was in there. We were going to hear Wipe Me Down. So I really just enjoy the fact that, you know, that song was so memorable. So the title is kind of like clickbait.
Yeah.
So I kind of grabbed the title and then created my own definition of what Wipe Me Down is. And it's so many layers. Like it's like a triple entendre, to be honest. You know, you could look at it so many ways. Wipe Me Down, you know. Oh man, where do I start? Yeah, so I say limp breast before we make our round. So it's about, when we go out, tell your shorty to wipe you down a little bit with the limp breast, boom, 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 make sure we're looking good, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's the basic form. But then you also have the nasty side of it, where it's like, when I'm done, wipe me down.
Get the rag.
Yeah. So, it is what it is. But then also the verses themselves, though, also inspired by my girl. Like, it really just talks about a solid woman and how the people before me missed out on their opportunity. And that's basically what the song is in a sense.
There we go, man. So, and it sounds like a lot of your music, of course, comes from personal history. That's how a lot of music is supposed to from people. That's how a lot of music is from people as well. That's how they connect to a lot of their following as well. What else kind of do you draw your inspiration from? Or better yet, I'll say this: what's more so your process when it comes to making music?
When it comes to making music, I have to be inspired. It's very. There are a few tracks where I wasn't inspired at all, but I just sat down and I was like, I'm gonna make a beat tonight, and if I don't finish a beat tonight, I'm gonna be pissed. So I would stay up till like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll get something done. But the greater tracks are the ones that they just flow out of me. So either I'm inspired by something I heard, like I'll listen to a playlist on Spotify and just be like, yo, like I like this song, that song, that song, that song, and I like this element in that song, that element in that song. So I'll just grab those different elements and then make a beat out of that.
There we go.
And then from there, the words just flow from there. Because like if the beat is right, then you don't even have to try hard.
There we go.
And then also I get inspiration from situations that happen, whether it's drama or happy. Like like more recently, some situation happened. But that actually happened in reverse, because I made a song about my past, and then a situation happened after I made the song that it just completely it was the same thing I was saying in the song. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
Like I'm telling the future
I can away from this, yeah. Oh man, so you low-key had like some deja vu, some like predestination that you had on your own on accident.
Always, almost always, bro. Almost always. It's kind of scary.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, I still experience deja vu out of nowhere. I'm like, I swore this has happened to me before, man. So before we get into this next break, what are your current views on the music industry? And the reason why we ask this is because we see a lot more independent artists are coming out of the woodworks, because things have been made more accessible. Do you think that's maybe like hindered the game, maybe hurt the game? Do you think that it's really expanded certain things? So we know TikTok has played a huge role as far as these people getting that social media money, and they do like the 1, 2, 3 bangers, and that's about it. You know, what are your views on the game?
Well, when it comes down to the 1, 2, 3 bangers, that's it. Like there's been people that have been doing that before TikTok and social media. That's just that's all they can do. And that's just it. You know, they have an expiration date. And then you have the people who are a lot greater who can keep coming back with something different, or, you know, just really just make their name established more. But my view on the game, though, honestly, is that it is getting better. It's getting better every single day. Things like TikTok and other social medias, different platforms that help with investments and crowdfunding. The music industry has allowed us as independent artists to truly be independent. Because before being an indie artist was just like, this shit sucks. Yeah. You know, but now we can truly use our independence and have power behind it.
Amen to that, man.
Nah, I'm all cool with it. Like, it's moving in the right direction. It may not be perfect right now, but it's damn sure moving in the right direction.
There we go. Hey, and on that note, we're going to take this quick break back into the mix. Make sure y'all tune in and listen up to that energy and wipe me down right here on GTV Radio. Really Khalil in the building. We'll be right back. And we are back. GTV Radio, DJ Prenup here, bringing you the Indie Artist Music Showcase, where we showcase the hottest upcoming artists in the game. My man, once again, Really Khalil in the building. We are getting a scoop from you as an independent artist. We just want to thank you again for coming on to the show. You know, speaking
thank you.
Your music and your experience. What projects do you have upcoming, or what is it that you're working on? It can be concerts coming up now that COVID's kind of, you know, things are lifting more. We know you got music out there.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of playing the long game with the concerts. So I don't have anything, you know, solidified right as of right now. I do plan on putting out an album and then putting out a virtual concert to go along with it, you know, kind of like a high production type of thing. The album that I plan on putting out is called As a Matter of Fact, and it should drop this summer. And the reason why I say it should drop this summer and that I don't have a date is because right now I'm raising money for it through an SEC registered platform called Music Benefactors. And basically what they do is they allow your fans and other music investors to invest in your project. And whenever you make money, they make a percentage based on how much they invested.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope, man. It's pretty dope.
The actual like investment like formatting in there, that's dope as hell. Definitely, man. We're definitely gonna get that link from you too, so we can have everyone, including us at the radio as well, just shoot our support towards you, because we want to be that support for independent artists all over, man. So thank you for that as well. Where can our listeners follow you on social media? Where can they listen to your music? Let them know what the deal is.
Yeah, man. You can follow me at Really Khalil everywhere. That's ReallyKhalil. I try to keep everything the same because, you know, it's less confusing.
Exactly.
The only thing that's a little different is Twitter. There's an underscore in between those two words, and TikTok is Really Khalil underscore GTM
at GTV Radio. Yeah. The IG is GTV Radio, and the Twitter is Radio underscore GTV, because somebody already beat us to it. So it's like, damn,
somebody took it. Yeah,
somebody beat us to it already.
And it's crazy because the guy who took Really Khalil, he does not use Twitter at all. Like, he has no posts, no followers,
just a dead
nothing.
Profile.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro. I tried to report it. I tried to DM him to offer to pay. I was like, I'll pay you for this shit. Like, just give me it. But no, it didn't work. So you got to do what you got to do.
And before we head out, we always want to offer our guests on air. Top 5 or freestyle? Really Khalil, what is it that you're gonna pick?
I'll do a quick little freestyle.
Okay.
I'll do a little song.
All right. Well,
I'll do a little song.
Really Khalil said he's gonna offer up us this acapella freestyle. Let's hit it.
All right. Can you hear me good? Is it choppy?
Nah, it's good.
All right, bet. All right. Somehow I woke up like this. Somehow I spoke up like this. I'm adamant. Feel like $1 million, not dare. High as fuck on my luck, my dare. This Aladdin shit. I calculate the cost, not fear. Fear is a catalyst to fail. It's a fact it is. On the eve of my greatness with my apple in my lap, I guess I'm kind of like Adam is. And they've been trying to follow my tracks. Even in the past when I was spitting trash. Even when my ex-bitch told me I should quit. And even when my role model told me I was whack. Now I'll cook up his crack. Nigga, as a matter of fact, go grab you a minion. Really, bro, I got great value, contenders. As far as I can remember, I took all the music I fucked with, mixed it up in the blender with some love, bitch. Measured up to the legends I grew up with. Mom and dad's collection had the best selection. And when I came to this distant land, I said, take me to your leader. And we made purple crop circles. And we burned down all them acres. All right, that's all I'm gonna give you.
Yo, you heard it here. You heard it first. My man, Really Khalil, back in the building. We appreciate you, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. Shout out the EP one more time. You said. Shout out your upcoming track one more time, man. We really want to get you heard out here.
Yes, sir. I'm about to drop a video for Do That. It's coming out May the 7th. That shit gonna be crazy. It's gonna be on Vivo, Apple Music, Facebook Watch, all of that. Also, I plan on dropping an album this summer, but in order to keep up to date with that and get the actual date for it, you gotta follow me on social media.
Follow him on social media.
I recommend IG. That's at Really Khalil. Just hit me up. You could DM me. I answer DMs as long as it ain't spam.
And you know that we're going to have your music in rotation, man. We appreciate you once again. You are listening to the Indie Artist Music Showcase, where we want to thank our guest, Really Khalil. Thank you so much again. Check out his music. Check him out. Follow him on every piece of social media. He got TikTok. He got Instagram. He got the Twitter. Follow him up. Stay up to date. Make sure you tune in each and every Wednesday for our Indie Artist Music Showcase, as well as download the free app available in all app stores. This is GTV Radio, the platform for indie artists. I am DJ Prenup. Y'all tune in next time. Really Khalil, thank you again so much, man. We appreciate you, brother.
On behalf of GTV Radio, we want to say thank you for tuning in with us every week. Download our free app available on all devices. GTV Radio, the platform for independent artists.